How's it going, viewers? Thank you guys for watching my video. In this video I will be doing a review on the Urban Armor Gear Maverick case for the Samsung Galaxy S6. I will be leaving a link to UAG's website, urbanarmorgear.com, in the description below, so if you would like to check out their website to see what other products, what other phones they cover, there will be a link in the description of the video below. So just before I get started here with the review, I just want to talk about the two different types of cases that UAG provides for the Galaxy S6 at this time. The majority of them look like this. They just come in different colors, different shades. Some of the different colorings, designs are a little bit different. So that is like their main, I guess you could say, form that they use. The other one that they have is a wallet case. Looks something similar to this, except for it is for the Galaxy S6. So this is their main one, and then the wallet case has two different colors, I suppose you could say, to choose from at this time. They might increase that number, I'm not sure, but these are the two main ones that they have that they focus on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and just take a look over the box that it comes in and see what kind of information they have on it for us. This here is the Maverick case. It is not labeled anywhere on the box, but some of the other ones that they offer are Aero, Ash, Navigator, Outland, Scout, Rogue Folio, and Scout Folio. Those two are the wallet cases. So as you guys can see, the case here is transparent. You can see right through it to see the case. It's got their UAG Urban Armor Gear. It's got a military mil STD 810G-516.6 drop test. It's a military spec. And on the front it says it's impact resistant, feather light. It is fairly light case. HD screen protection. It's designed for the Galaxy S6. Has some outdoor activity type stuff going on here in the pictures. The side, it just says Urban Armor Gear. And going back to the back, talks about the feather light, about it being light. The impact resistant corners, the rubber, and there's an anti-glare flash, easy access to the buttons. There's the HD screen protector, and once again it's got the skid pads, the corner skid pads, so the phone doesn't slide. And on this side, same thing. There's just a cool picture of a Jeep with the Urban Armor Gear logo. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into this thing and do the unbox, I suppose you could call it. Nice and packaged in there, didn't want to come out. So there you have it. The case is right there, it comes out. And at the same time there are the screen protector that I had talked about in the little screen cleaner, I suppose, that they talked about on the case. Oh, I'm not even going to bother opening it. So I did just decide to open it. Inside are directions of how to install the screen protector that they have inside the case here. There's a kind of gives you a brief description how to do it. It gave you a cleaning cloth to clean your screen phone, and there is a little Urban Armor Gear card that you suppose you could use to get the bubbles out, but I would just prefer my fingers. Cool little card. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the phone review. I'm going to take the screen protector that they provided us with out. So here is their case. This case is made out of like a hard, fairly durable looking plastic. It's got a slight bend to it. And then as you guys can see, the outside or the edges are made out of rubber, and like a rubber silicone, I suppose you can call it. It's nice and rubbery. Seems like it could take an impact. It's something that'll absorb the impact as well. It has the skids that they were talking about right here on the corners, as you guys can see there. Something so the phone doesn't slide. It's got these screw looking things in here. I was kind of curious as to what they were for. Maybe if the phone doesn't seem very tight in there, if it seems a little bit loose, you can tighten those up, or maybe it's just for appearance. I'm not quite sure. Either way, it gives it a cool, kind of a tough build type look. They got a very cool design in my opinion. I like this design. It's kind of gives it a heavy duty design, makes it look kind of like a beefy, strong phone. So I'm just going to go ahead and get to the review. I will install the phone the way that I usually install my phones in their cases is I look for the side that has the most amount of buttons, which is this one. So I will put this side in first, and then I just go ahead and slide it in and push. So there we have it. The phone is now in. I will kind of go over the openings that are on the phone. There are no openings for the volume buttons, but there are actual buttons. And as you guys can hear the click, it does click right through to the phone. And on this side there's nothing else. There's a couple little grips here that they have for us. On the corner they have an impact part. It's got kind of a beefed up a little bit more of this rubber silicone. There's an opening for the headphone jack, a charging cable, the microphone, and the speakers. As you guys can see, this is fairly open, so even if you had like a aftermarket a charger, some of them are slightly bigger than the original factory ones, that will fit. And same with the headphone jack. This seems like that they open it up a little bit more, so you can fit a different kind. If you had like Beats headphones or whatever headphones, Bose, whatever you like, something that will fit, that's a little bit bigger than the average little headphone that comes with the phone. On the next side is the power button. There's an actual button. There's no thing, the button sticks out. It's fairly flush and it clicks. Seems like it works perfectly fine. Same thing, two grips like there was on the other side, the corners. It's got another opening for the microphone and for the remote, like I like to call it. There's an opening for that too. And on the back it's got a big opening here for the flash, for the sensors, so you can get to the sensors. It does cover the camera. That's one thing I didn't like about this phone, is it seems like this camera stuck out a little farther than it did on the S5. But they took care of that. They made it nice and thick. This part made it nice and thick, so it covered, made it it's even buried in there, so the camera's a little bit lower than the case itself. The case sticks out past the camera, so it gives it a nice cool look. I like that look. And the front is completely open. There are, as you guys can see, a little bit of a lip there, just to protect the face of the phone. So if it were to fall on its face down, it will not damage the phone, even if it fell on like a rocky surface. If the rocks don't exceed that amount, it won't hit the screen. But this overall, I would like this case. I would recommend it for anybody looking for a case. It seems fairly beefy, kind of strong, but at the same time it's small. I would say it's smaller than OtterBox cases. OtterBox cases seem to be fairly big, and a little bit too big in my opinion, but this one has a lip to protect the face, keeps it open, so I like that. And the back, it's got a fairly cool design, kind of catchy, flashy, so I like that. It's got the little skids so the phone doesn't slide around, nice big openings, so that's all great. So I would recommend this phone, or this case, not the phone. Phone's good too, but so now, if you already got the S6, I would definitely recommend getting the case from UAG. They're a nice company. So that is my review for this case. I gave these guys a thumbs up. I recommend this case. Check them out. That is it for my review, my overlook of the case. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, go ahead and put them in the comment section below. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.